Welcome back, everyone! Now, bear with me on this one, as I was meant to be back at the Diesel Works so I can open the episode for you. But they didn't even bother to lift me out of here. Wanna know how I got here in the first place? You remember! Me and Alfred tried to get Thomas and Percy, but they outdid us once again. And that's how I got in this stupid cavern in the first place. Anyway, they discovered the chest I lost years ago, which turned out to be the first clue that will lead to Captain Callus's secret golden sword. And they both decided to try and follow the clues to find the sword. Although, Alfred was after them again. And thanks to James, they are now trapped inside the cave. So get ready for part 2 of Treasure of... Oh, drat! Just when I nearly got it right this time. Let's get this episode on with it, and I'll see you all again next year. One day I'll get this right, one day. The Treasure of Captain Callis!
Oh, you stupid son of a... Oh no!
James gasped in shock as he saw that the dynamite explosion had caused a massive rock slide to the cave entrance. He knew that Thomas, Percy, and Alfred are now trapped inside.
Oh no! Oh no! Thomas! Percy! Oh man! I only wanted to help Alfred, not Thomas and Percy as well! I better go and get help. I'm pretty sure I'm in a lot of trouble when the Fat Controller finds out. Is everyone alright?
I am!
Well, I'm not! My LNER paintwork is ruined, and now we're trapped inside this stupid cave! This is all your fault!
No, it's not. The dynamite was already placed inside.
I don't believe you! You set this up!
I did not.
Stop fighting, you two! This island's a magical place!
Ugh, Percy's right. We need to stick together if we're to get out of here.
I suppose so.
Well, this wouldn't have happened if Alfred had blown sparks from his so-called funnel.
Why is it always my fault?
Mainly 'cause it is. What's so essential about your revenge anyway?
Where do I begin? Well, when I first came here a long time ago, I came to Sodor with a chance to be Sodor's number 3 engine, along with 87546, and that Henry, the failed one who got the number 3 over us. The same thing goes to when Gordon has been given the number 4. That fathead preferred those 2 useless engines over me!
And that's the reason you blew yourself up?
I was meant to blow them up! Because they ruined my life!
Alfred, look. I know you've had it all rough in your first stint on this island, but the Fat Controller only chose Gordon and Henry because they performed well for our railway, while all you do was try to put them and others down. No wonder the Fat Controller was planning to send you away back then.
And for the first time in his whole life, Alfred felt guilty. He now knew that Thomas was right.
And now he'll send me away again after all the trouble I've caused on my second stint here.
Not if we explained what happened.
Percy's right. After that, it could be your chance to start again, change your ways and give others a chance to shine, and not always putting yourself first. You might even make new friends that way too. And I'll tell the Fat Controller about our incident last year. I'll explain the truth as well.
You're right. I'm sorry for everything I've tried to do to you. If there's anything I can do to make it up to you.
Well, you could join our hunt for the golden sword.
One problem, Percy. We're all trapped inside the blocked tunnel, and even if we did continue the hunt, we won't be able to get out of here.
But what did the last clue say?
Go to the viewpoint of the sea, which will lead you to the Cave of Rock. When you get to the end of the rocky trail, X marks the spot. Oh, so we're in the Cave of Rock. This must be where we can find that sword.
But how do we find it?
It must be further down the line inside this cave. All we need to do is look for the X. X marks the spot, after all.
You're right. Well done, Percy. Come on, let's look for the X. It will at least give us something to do until someone comes and rescue us from here.
I wonder who set up such an irresponsible trap on us anyway.
Beats me, Percy. Beats me.
Meanwhile, the Fat Controller came to see the engines. Has anyone seen Thomas and Percy? I've got a special job I thought they'd like to do for Captain Callister.
No, I'm sorry, sir.
We haven't seen them since they left the sheds this morning.
Okay, and what about Alfred? I've also had reports of him causing trouble at the castle ruins.
You know what this means, don't you, Henry? Indeed, Gordon. It's a sign that 98462 will finally be leaving Sodor.
Sir!
Whoa! Calm down, James. What's the matter with you?
Thomas, Percy and Alfred, they're trapped inside the cave, sir.
What? How on earth did that happen?
I wanted Alfred gone for good, so I set up a dynamite trap for him, but it didn't work well.
James! How could you?
Yes, James, as much as we all hated Alfred's rudeness, we don't pull stunts like this. It's disgraceful. Despicable.
I know, disgusting. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't realise Thomas and Percy were getting involved in this.
Okay, James, calm down. Now, we'll talk about this later. Right now, we need to rescue the engines. Let's go. Meanwhile, back inside the cave, Thomas, Percy, and Alfred were still exploring the cave. They looked everywhere, but they didn't find the X until... Hey! There's an X on that door!
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yes, well done, Percy. The sword must be behind this door. I can't believe we found it.
Thomas, wait!
But Percy, it's here. This is it.
Why are you trying to stop us, Percy?
Think about it, guys. The X at the end of the rocky trail. I'm pretty sure this isn't what it looks like. The entrance to the sword.
No, Percy, it's there.
And it's all mine! Hello, Thomas. Nice to see you again.
Skiff? Saying it, John?
What are you two doing here?
Oh, I want to thank you for reading out the clue to the golden sword. I heard you that day after I escaped from prison.
How do you know them?
Thomas met them while he helped build Ryan and Daisy's branch line years ago.
He was the one who wrote those threatening letters to us, and he kidnapped me so he can look for the sword too, and revenge on both of us.
Shut up, Skiff! Anyway, I'm going to get that sword and there's nothing you engines can do about it. Now, let's have a look at that sword.
Stop!
Thomas, wait!
Percy, now it's our sword.
Oh no, it's not. It's mine! Ah!
Ow! He had fallen through the trap door.
Ouch.
That must have been a trap door.
I guess you were right after all, Percy.
Told you! You had any luck finding any lost treasure down there, Sailor John?
Get me out of here!
Oh, we'll get you out, but not until we find that sword. Besides, it will give you something to think about what you did.
Looks like the track carries on further into the cave. Shall we carry on?
Good idea, Alfred. Let's go. Skiff, keep Sailor John from getting here.
I'll do my best, Thomas.
I want that golden sword!
Back at the cave entrance, there was another problem.
I'm sorry, sir, but I don't think I'll be able to move the rocks. I can't risk making more rocks to fall.
What happened here?
Thomas, Percy, and Alfred are trapped inside. Somewhere.
Dearie me. What are you going to do, sir?
Well then, we'll have to use the dynamite to clear the entrance.
Sir, when Thomas and the others passed by, they were pushing all the trucks of leftover dynamite. So the dynamite trucks might be inside too.
Oh, bother. I'll have to hope that Alfred is free from the wreckage at the castle ruins. So he and Jack clear the way. If that doesn't work, I don't know what else we can do to rescue the engines.
Oh no, what have I done? Hey, maybe that could be another way in.
Meanwhile, Thomas, Percy, and Alfred puffed further and further down the cave until they came across another door. It had an X on it.
Let's hope this is the right door.
When they puffed inside, there were so many things inside. Stalactites, stalagmites, crystals on rocks, and a strange-looking machine. Wow!
Cinders and dashes.
It looks beautiful.
And it's about to get even better. Look over there.
There, at the end of the track, was another treasure chest.
You mean...
Yes, we found it. We've discovered Captain Cancer's golden sword.
I've never seen anything like it!
Hey, who's that behind me?
That would be mine!
It's the evil version of Captain Pugwash!
It's Sailor John, you dimwit! Anyway, thank you guys for leading me to the sword.
Sorry, Thomas.
Your sword? Oh no, it's not. We found it first, and you're not stealing it from us.
Oh yes, I am!
Oh no, it's a trap.
Goodbye, Thomas! Hope you enjoy your prison cell, and I'll always treasure the good times we had. Come on, Skiff, we're heading for home.
Come back here. Oh, great. Now how are we going to get out of here and catch Sailor John before it's too late?
Oh, why does this always happen to us?
Then, Alfred had an idea.
The tracks go around the loop. If we move the dynamite trucks in front of me and light the fuse, I charge them through the door and an explosion will clear the rocks from the entrance. Then we'll be free.
What?
You can't do that, Alfred. You'll blow yourself up again.
Trust me, it's the only way. Besides, I want to put right all the wrongs I've caused for you lot.
Thomas and Percy knew that Alfred was right, but they knew deep down that it meant Alfred would end up blowing himself up again.
Okay, Alfred. We'll do it. Although, this may be the last time we'll ever see you.
Yeah, let's say it's been nice knowing you.
Yes, it's been a pleasure having friends like you two, finally.
Soon, the engines put Alfred's plan into action.
Charge!
We're free! Hooray!
It's not over yet, Percy. We've still got to stop Sailor John. Come on!
Meanwhile, Sailor John and Skiff were already at the blocked entrance.
Now, how do we get out of here?
I knew this isn't right. I don't want to be any part of this.
Oh, why don't you pretend you're putting your face in the water and keep your mouth shut? Hey, what's that noise? Ah!
Oh, my paintwork!
bust my buffers. What an explosion!
Hey, what's going on back there?
There's a huge explosion, Mr. Oliver.
Thomas? Percy? Are you all okay?
Hello everybody. What are you all doing here?
We all came to rescue you. Are you all okay?
Well, it's too late for Alfred. He sacrificed himself to stop Sailor John and save us!
Hey, Percy! I'm still alive!
Ah! It's the voice of his ghost!
No, look! He's fallen into the sea with Skiff and Sailor John!
Hello up there!
Thanks, Alfred.
Curses! Foiled again!
But I'm pretty sure they've lost the golden sword in the sea.
Aw, man! All that hunting for nothing! Again!
Please, don't worry about the sword, you two. I'll call Captain Joe, and he and the police will rescue the sword and arrest Sailor John. I'm just glad you're all okay.
Thank you, sir. But there is still one thing I don't get, though. Where did all of that dynamite come from, exactly?
James might be able to help you with that one.
Oh.
As soon as the tide was high enough, Alfred was craned out of the water and he, along with Skiff and Sailor John, were brought back to Arlesborough Harbor. Sailor John was then placed under arrest for stealing Skiff and trapping the engines, putting them in danger. Everyone was very cross with James when they all found out what he had done. Well, that's him taken care of. Right, James. It's time I have a word with you. You should find yourself lucky that Thomas, Percy, and Alfred were able to find a way out of that cave. Otherwise, it could have been a very different story.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Sorry, everyone.
So you should be! Trapping engines anywhere is a very stupid, reckless, and dangerous thing to do, and I've just about had enough of your dangerous antics. First you set Gordon's coaches on fire, then put the animals in danger because of your runaway, and causing another fire on your fuel tankers and Jackson Storm's trailer! I thought you learned your lesson by now, but I was wrong. And this is the step too far. James didn't say anything. I think you'll stay in your shed until I've arranged your punishment.
Oh, yes, sir.
Then, the fat controller turned to Alfred. Alfred? I'm very disappointed with your behavior. Since you came back, my engines work hard without boasting. I send lazy and stubborn engines away. Alfred was ashamed. However, on our way here, Thomas and Percy told me everything that happened and that you helped save the day. So you will have another chance if you promise to behave like a Sodor engine.
Thank you, sir. I will work hard and behave, sir.
Excellent. You will need some mentors to help you learn to be a better and hard-working engine.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Alfred was happy that his future is now secured and is now looking forward to his new life on Sodor.
Thank you, you lot. You've saved my skiff, and now Captain Callus's golden sword will have a new home and make a unique addition to our museum.
Yes, thank you, guys.
No problem, guys.
Yeah, nothing gets in the way of the Sodor pirates. Yo ho ho!
Yo ho ho!
Sorry to interrupt, pirates, but I've got something to tell you two. Alfred is going to be staying with us.
Hooray!
That's great! What?
However, there will be a catch. Alfred is going to be the station pilot at the manned station as a punishment for his actions. And I need to see how good he is as an engine. So as you two helped him change his ways, I need you both to help as much as you can to help him get started until he settles in.
Yes, sir.
No problem. Welcome to Sodor, Alfred.
Thanks, guys.
Oh man, I can't believe Alfred is going to stay with us. And now we're going to be punished together? Oh, the next few months are going to be so dull. Courage, James. An engine's work is never done.
Or do you mean a pirate's work is never done?
Oh. Hang on a minute. Have we forgotten something?
Hello? Hey! I'm still down here, you know! Is anyone coming to get me out of here? Come on! My driver's last paycheck bounced! Ugh, I hate my life.
No, all good.
We haven't seen them since they left the sheds this morning. Excuse my language, but I was about to say since they left this morning. Gosh, what a blooper that would have been.